Hello, welcome back. We are picking up where we left off last week with John. And here I'm going for a sweep to get the reversal to get top position, but he does a good job of stepping over my leg. I still have a butterfly hook in, which is super helpful for you to get a sweep. I lace the leg over that way he can't get around my left leg. And I have a kimura grip on his right arm and get the sweep. One detail is it's important where their head is. Today I tried this and the guy postured up and it didn't work. So if they keep their head down, you're golden. Here, John's doing a great job of keeping his arm down, and I get inside his armpit and then knee slide over to mount. From here, I like to do a high mount. And I go to step over to armbar. I hook the back of his head and regain mount. So it goes to show you like the principle of the higher hips win. Anytime we're on the top side of side control, I have a head and arm, and I was waiting for the moment that the knee would be away from the torso. That way I could knee slide across, because sometimes if you go like right away and they know what you're up to, they will defend it with 100% certainty. So sometimes it's good to wait. If you have a good top side position, why not wait? So here I'm just showing him what happened, and the key is it's like he just needs to get his arm down in order to defend against the head and arm triangle. That's the defense. So yeah, getting a frame is important instead of leaving it out there for me to get my head under, because if that's the case, yeah, get in a frame and hip out. Get the bottom knee in. Yeah, there we go, an inside frame. Of course, there are counters to a hard frame. And this is a nice sweep he has. I think that definitely has, it's almost like my head position when it's low going in for a head and arm triangle. It's important that I pay attention to where his elbows are, because then it leaves me open for a sweep. So here I'm working to get double underhooks. Because and he goes for an armbar, and I elbow slip and get top position, go for an armbar of my own. He bridge and rolls, and then I am going for a triangle with the head and arm while I still have his arm. I get a triangle, like a reverse triangle, and then work to get mount, even like from my tutorials linked below. Even when there's a non-reverse triangle, I still use the same posted move to then get on top. And here I have his far arm in a kimura as I'm working to get a reverse underhook, so getting his arm high. And I notice he's like rolling towards me. And a principle for top position is to keep their back flat. You want to think about getting both of their shoulder blades on the ground. John did a great job of getting his frames and kind of like good timing of launching me. Of course, it's always easier to do that with a smaller opponent. Sometimes it can be a false positive, like false positive reinforcement if something works on somebody lighter than you. Like, it's always good to test to see if it still holds water with people your size and bigger. But yeah, we rolled completely out of frame here. Right? Dragging them back in frame. I'm going for the rear naked. I have been liking getting the rear naked through and then doing an S grip or a gable grip with my hands. I find it helps me pull the choke in, and it also helps if you're interested in MMA. It's easier to clasp your hands together with the gloves than try to get it in a like the classic rear naked position. And I find too, when I have the S grip, it makes, you can go for like the one-armed choke, and I find like my knuckle line is exposed. I find if I have an S grip, I can use the strength of this arm to then pull the choke in tighter and then go over their shoulder and lock it behind their back, and it makes it super strong. I have a couple of videos where I'm rolling with, white belts that are about 60 pounds heavier than me and very strong and very adamant. Like, when somebody hasn't gotten choked out or choked a lot, they're rolling with a higher sense of like urgency and fight in them in any which way possible. Like, their reactions are all right. So it's good to test, because if you're ever, in an MMA fight, like, the will of their fight to not get choked is very high. So it's good to go against people who have a very strong will to not get choked while you're rolling and training, because that will teach you. You don't want that high of intensity the first time you're out trying to compete. You want that experience in the gym. It's a great learning experience. Here I tried to go for a snap down, but his base was too good. He wasn't driving forward. And here I use a escape with the hook. This used to be in our curriculum, but it got taken out because I guess people were tweaking their knees trying to do it. But butt position is the key in order to get that good angle. Ooh, perfectly timed sweep. That was great. So I regain guard. Oh, and he has a bloody nose, so we take a bloody... We're taking a bloody nose stretch intermission. All right, he goes for a double leg, goes for a single leg, and then I do a Sumi Gaeshi. It's crazy how, when somebody's dedicated and going for something, that's what makes the reversals easier. Timing is everything. And this is interesting. This is, what he's about to do here is very well, look at this. So I go to back up my butt to fight against the posts, and that's when he uses that's actually a move for if they're passing your half guard, to do that little butt bump. But that worked beautifully here. what I should have done is I should have doubled down on going on a higher guard or a higher mount to break the arm post instead of backing up. Oh, and this was another key learning here too. Okay, so when you are passing guard, we're gonna do this again because I wanted to figure out what happened. When you are passing somebody's guard, they can get a kimura on you, and then they can use that kimura to like get to your back. They can use the kimura to escape. So see, he gets the kimura. So we're going to, I needed to figure this one out. So when they get the kimura, if you step over, you can do an arm bar, and that's why getting the kimura there is dangerous. But I found when I was trying to do the spinning arm bar, which is a counter to that kimura grip, there was something that was happening that was not allowing me to spin. And this is what it was. Do you see that where he was putting his elbow? When his elbow had the inside position on my leg, that prevented me from getting the spinning arm bar. So that was unique because typically when this is happening, somebody gets a kimura on you, people typically in jiu-jitsu have their elbows pinned to their sides. So it makes the spinning arm bar easy to get because you're not contending with the elbow. Here, the elbow was blocking my spin because it was blocking my knee. So here, when I got the outside position on the elbow, then the spin movement was allowed to happen. So that was super interesting. If any of you have ever had experience with this, with elbow position and the spinning armbar, you know, maybe there's a counter to when they, if they do flail their elbow up to stop the spinning armbar, I'm sure, actually that would, because they still have the, that's, if anybody out there has experience with this position and can have, and knows a solution for when they have a kimura, you go to do the spinning armbar, but their elbow is in a position that doesn't allow you to do it. See, when it's there, when the elbow is between my legs and has that inside position, it's stopping my leg from spinning. So my leg has to be on the outside in order to spin to the arm bar. So if anybody knows any game around there, if they flare their elbow out, I'm sure there might be a counter there, but here he has a very good knee shield. So I back up and reassess the situation. She puts her left foot in, she puts her left foot out. Oh, and I just hop over. I hop over the knee. And I'm hugging his head. Head control here is key. All right, this is the part that he had a question on. He went to pass on the wrong side, and I was able to loop out my left leg, and now I have his head and arm in a triangle. Look what I'm doing with my hands. This is so important. Do you see what I'm doing with my hands? I have a triangle everyone video where I go over this in detail. The GOAT, Alex, taught me this. Whenever you're doing a triangle and they posture up, which is like the #1 way people escape and defend a triangle from my experience rolling, especially bigger, stronger people, when you get the back of their head and the top of their head, the body will not drive into, your body's #1 goal is to protect itself. So if you're driving forward, your body will not let you drive forward. So when you're triangling somebody, put your hand on the top of their head and the back of their head. That way it prevents the posturing up and it prevents the drive into you. Like, I've gotten an injury before getting stacked when somebody was very aggressively defending a triangle. And that's just not, like, here I am stretching, being trapped, like, and then it made it hard to like shoulder walk backwards. Yeah, so the number one thing in jiu-jitsu is to prevent stuff before it happens. That's always, it makes things so much easier. Oh, he's trying to get a head and arm. Good for him. Oh, if you're gonna get a head and arm, try to get your head to the ground under their armpit to stop their arm from getting out of the arm triangle. So here I push his knee in, so now I'm in half guard. If you're ever on the bottom, oh, this is right here. Do you see how I'm just like a big sack of potatoes? Try this. It works for you in two ways. First, when you're trying to maintain top position and they're trying to escape, when you're on the top, you want to decrease the space between you and them. When you're a stiff board, that creates a lot of space. When you are like a sack of potatoes, like that heaviness and looseness adheres to the space. So you are decreasing space and it takes less energy because you can literally just, Weekend at Bernie's it. So yeah, if you're on top and you find that they are escaping, try just doing a sack potato, and that was a belly down armbar. Yeah, the sack of potatoes method. I'm from Northern Maine. I used to work the potato fields. The sack of potato method, it works.
Ego death is where you find happiness. That's the only place you find happiness. Murdered my ego when you walked away. It hurt my ego when you walked away. Gave you my all that couldn't make you stay. Murdered my ego when you walked away. Ego death is where you find happiness. That's the only place you find happiness. Hold on, this train going by. A lot of people be thinking, but I'm just a sayer. Artists can't perform a Super Bowl, but it's okay for the players. All these halfway movements need a whole lot of improvement. Everybody wanna talk, everybody wanna type, ain't nobody finna do shh. And everybody throwing dirt. All that talk won't work, all that talk don't work. And who you think you talking to, nerd? But way to get worse. Way to been bad. Showing up to the Grammys mad. Trying to win some we already had. Trying to become some we already are. Don't make me go watch the fall. Do no trying, no die. We live it, I'm living. I get more specific. All these admirations, likes and false validations, feed into our ego. Come from something ego. Let the man quote. Who dropped drones on him? Yeah, don't take that tone on him. Don't go watch the throne on him. Murdered my ego when you walked away. It hurt my ego when you walked away. Say hello to the bad guy. They say I'm a bad guy. The world is hello. Hey, hello. Hey. They say a lot about me. Let me tell you what I ain't. I ain't playing life short, so I ain't waiting to life to start betraying them. It's twice as hard to get a charge as paying them. So I ain't paying attention to what you're saying. Raindrops keep falling on my brain, cause I'm in the trap on flames. I'm so hot even if the weather change. I don't have no top, I'm insane. Remember dark skin Jermaine, swayed in the rain. It's sorta kinda the same, except I'm no lame and you're gonna know my name. Before I go, the world gon' feel my pain. They're saying I'm a bad guy, why's that? Cause when my back's against the wall, nigga, I react. Secretly though, I know you admire that. You wish you had some blood to fly you back. Hello. Hello.
smoke. Throw you in the choke, gun smoke. Ricky smoke for mayor, the rap slayer, the hooker layer, mayor prayers. Hail Mary, full of grace. Smack them in the face, take her Gucci back, and a North Face off her back. Jab her if she act funny with the money, oh, you got me mistaken, honey. I don't want her, the visa, Capisha. I'm out like the vapor. Who's the one you call Mr. Macho? The head honcho, swiftest like Camacho. I got so much style, I should be down with the stylistic. Make up to break up, niggas need to wake up. Smell the Indonesia, reach it to a seizure. Them balls hit the skin to amnesia. She don't remember just the 2 hits. Her hitting the floor, and me hitting the clits. Sucking on the clip, had to hook the banging for the dick. And your mom said ugly love, my dick got my flick. I guess I was a combination of House of Pain and Bobby Brown. I was pumping around and jumping around. After then I asked her who's the man, she said B.I.G. Then I bust in her E.Y.E. What? Get on my level, you can't. Get on my level, you can't. Get on my level, it's Drill Bill. It's Drill Bill. It's B.O.B. Let's go.
Expecting of me, put under the pressure of walking in your shoes. Every step that I take is another mistake to you. And every second I waste is more than I can take. I've become so numb, I can't feel you there. Become so tired, so much more aware. I'm becoming this, all I want to do. Become so numb. Can I get an encore? Do you want more? I've become so numb. One last time I need y'all to roll. One last time I need y'all to roll.
I'm getting so thrown. I ain't went this hard since I was 18. Apologize if I say anything I don't mean. Like, what's up with your best friend? We could all have some fun, believe me. And what's up with these new niggas? And why they think it all comes so easy? But get it while you here, boy. Cause all that hype don't feel the same next year, boy. Yeah. And I'll be right here in my spot with a little more cash than I already got. Tripping off you cause you had no shot. With my skin tan and my hair long and my fans who've been so patient. Me and 40 back to work, but we still smell like a vacation. Hate your rumors, hate the book, these allegations. I'm just feeling like the throne is for the taking. All I care about is money in the city that I'm from. I'ma sip until I feel it, I'ma smoke until it's done. I don't really give a max, excuses that I'm young. And I'm only getting older. Somebody should've told you I'm on one. Yeah, on one.
Okay, we poppin' champagne like we won a championship game.
Look like I got on a championship ring.
Cause I ball hard.
No be ball harder.
I am the Birdman.
A-I-M-J-R-I.
I'm the club, anything I will ball. So I go to my loaded tank. Now that's open the trunk.
If you're not wrong, then why? Everything is alright. So we're gonna walk, alright, through the roads of creation. We the generation, tell me why. Try to break tribulation. Exodus, alright. Movement of justice.
got sit back, relax, steam a blunt, sip a bet. Think about the singers, probably go to Bell. Ooh, Regina Bell, she probably do me swell. Jasmine Guy was fly, Mariah Carey, kinda scary. Wait a minute, what about my honey Mary? Them jeans, they fitting like a glove. I had a crush on you since real love. Hold your horses, I'ma show you who the boss is. I'm taking no losses, keeping groups like SWD and TLC. Jesse B.I.G. with telepathy. The recipe, a picture hardcore with the gun. Pimpin' ain't easy, but it sure is fun. I won, so what's the 4-1-1-1? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I got 7 Mac 11s, about 8, 38s, 9, 9s, 10 Mac 10s, the shit's never end. You can't touch my riches, even if you had MC Hammer and them 357s. Biggie Smalls, the millionaire, the mansion, the yacht, the 2 weed spots, the 2 hot spots. That's how I got the weed spot. I shot Dread in the head, took the bread and the lamb spread. Little Gotti got the shotty to your body, so don't resist or you might miss Christmas. I tote guns, I make number runs, I give MCs the runs trippin'. When I throw my clip in the AK, I slay from far away. Everybody hit the DECA. My slow's remarkable. Peace to Mateo. Now we smoke like Tony Montana Scipio. That's crazy blunts, mad L's. My voice excels from the avenue to jail cell. Oh my God, I'm dropping like a pigeon. I hope you're listening. Smacking babies at the christening. So you better grab your pistol, cause if you sit still, I'm gonna make the shit spill. And I'm talking about buckets. Why did I have to do it? Cause I just got a gun, nigga, bust it. Cause I got more shots to pop ya, big popper. Breaking your off something proper. Sounding off is the hardcore rap singer, aka crack singer. Bring it anytime. Come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Come on.
The real, and that would be the Neptunes and the new label. Top down, chrome spinning. You see the boss grinning. I'm loving these damn women. I let 2 get in. She tried to let the rest fit in. I'm like, no love, that's forbidden. I ain't for squishing. That's a problem to the real well. Trust, I know them 20s real well. Now we coasting. Me 2 chicks and toasting. I turn up the volume, watch the bass get them open. Soft spoken with a wild side. I love them in the ride. They love it in the ride. We was moving bodies before we hit the party. Before the DJ started cutting, I was already the relative girls from nothing to something. Hit the parking lot, hear the club system thumping. Lose the face. U2's was great, but it's to the VIP. I got new moves to make.
When the last time you heard it like this? Smoke some, drink some, get ripped. And make the girls in the party. Get down. Get down.
I got you stuck off the realness. We be the infamous, you heard of us. Official Queensbridge murderers. Tomorrow comes equipped for warfare. Beware of my crime family who got enough shots to share for all those who wanna profile and pose. Rock you in your face, stab your brain with your nose bone. You all alone in these streets, cousin. Every man for theyself in this land, we be gunning. And keep them shook crews running like they supposed to. They come around, but they never come close to. I can see it inside your face, shit in the wrong place. Cowards like you just get their whole body laced up with bullet holes and such. Speak the wrong words, man, and you will get touched. You can put your whole army against my team, and I guarantee you it'll be your very last time breathing. Your simple words just don't move me. You're minor, we major. You're all up in the game and don't deserve to be a player. Don't make me have to call your name out. Your crew is featherweight. My gunshots will make you levitate. I'm only 19, but my mind is older. When the things get for real, my warm heart turns cold. Enough to get to see another story gets told. It ain't nothing really. And yo, done struck the Philly, so I can get my mind off these yellow back niggas. While they still alive, I don't know. Go figure. Meanwhile, back in Queens, the realness and foundation. If I die, I couldn't choose a better location. When the slugs penetrate, you feel a burning sensation, getting closer to God in a tight situation. Now, take these words home and think it through. Or the next rhyme I write might be about you. Son, they shook. This ain't no such thing as halfway crooks. Scared to death and scared to look. They shook. Cause ain't no such thing as halfway crooks. Scared to death and scared to look, they shook. Cause ain't no such thing as halfway crooks. Scared to death and scared to look, they shook. Cause ain't no such thing as halfway crooks. Scared to death and scared.
Shimmy y'all, shimmy yeah, shimmy yeah. Give me the mic so I can take it away. Off on the natural charge, bon voyage. Yeah, from the home of the Dodger Brooklyn squad. Wu-Tang Killer, hubby's on the swarm. Rain on your college ass disco dorm. When you didn't even touch my skill, you gotta go to one killer B, and he ain't gonna kill down. Drop that down, pass it all around. Lyrics get hard when she went to the ground. For the MC and any 52 states, I get like no killer, no midnight. My producer slam, my flow is like damn. Jump on stage.
Se me infla, tengo el peine 30 con la infra y tiran el casa para aumentar mis cifras. Pude escoger el deporte, lleno el pasaporte y ahora estoy con la coca en la mesa dándole los cortes. Citaciones de la corte, yo endecando todo el material. Cortas con mutilaciones en el serial, todo cambia en un segundo. Órdenes de arresto para todo el mundo, los esposan y con las caras tapadas para darle al mundo. Baby, que Dios me guarde dentro un globo, porque te ven facturando y te hacen un boicot como hicieron a Cobo. Y Dios mío, cuídame a los míos. Pude haber sido una estrella y escogí ser otro fiel.
I'm all the way up. I'm all the way up.
DJ Bebo, ¿ok?
Oíste, cabrón. Socorro, lo encontraron muerto en el morro. Trabaja para el gobierno y yo la cara te borro. Te matamos si te nos vas por chorro. Y si me toca fugarme les corro. Lo prendimos en fuego, ese cabrón estaba gritando socorro. Yo soy un demonio desde cachorro. Sin me enzorro, saco la fuleta y los forros. Y al papá le tumbamos el gorro. Un cachivato, sangre en el contrato. Si me tocan va a morirse hasta Pilato. Dinero para nosotros, droga para los tecatos. Después que tú te mueras nos vestimos de blanco aparato. Si tú no me matas yo te mato. Investigaciones de asesinato. La calle está cambiando. Ahora hay muchos jefes choteando. Cabrones jodieron el contrabando.
Thank you so much for watching. Repeat after me. I am getting better every day. The skills come. The skills come easily and naturally, and we are cheering other people on and happy for their progress. Right? All right, so thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
On a mission for them greens, lean, mean, money making machines, serving fiends. I've been in the game for 10 years making rap tunes. Ever since Honeys was wearing Sassoon, now it's 95 and they clock me and watch me diamond shining, looking like a Rob Liberace. It's all good, from Diego to the Bay. Your city is the bomb if your city making pain.